future. We're still lost.
Welcome back, Space Cadets, to Hal and Dave's trip to Jupiter. So,
What?
as you may have noticed, I have the big shield once more because off camera I went ahead and ground up for more rupees.
You really didn't need to see that.
Other than that, we haven't done anything, so you haven't missed anything at all. And we are gonna go on a grand adventure.
Grand adventure awaits.
I've been enjoying this so far.
Well, you know, it is the classic Zelda game, and we all have fond memories of it, unless you were born after like 2000 or so.
I was gonna say, one of my best friends growing up was a year older than me, but his first Zelda game was actually Ocarina of Time, so... So that, you know, everybody has their own experience with it, I guess.
Well, like I said, my experience was, of course, Link's Awakening, which is one of the weird Zelda titles, as I call them.
Yeah, didn't that start out as a port of A Link to the Past to the Game Boy, and then it became its own game?
Yeah, Nat, there wasn't many attempts to make Link to the Past for the Game Boy, and it didn't really happen until the Game Boy Advance. Like, the Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages...
well, they were their own thing. They were developed by Capcom.
Yeah, but, you know, admittedly, they wanted to keep the style.
So this is what I was gonna show off. This is the first fairy fountain in Zelda history, and this delightful little woman has restored us to full health.
Woo!
So we ended up in Dungeon 6 last time, and that was that was a bit of a debacle once we lost our shield. So we're gonna go head on up. I'm not sure that we can go this way. We're gonna go head on up to where Dungeon 5 actually is, and I know that, you know, some of the fun of this game is the fact that you can kind of sequence break, but we're going to stick to the critical sequence because they do escalate nicely in difficulty.
Yeah, there's a reason why there is kind of a numbering. But
well, because heaven forbid you find Dungeon 8 and it's like your first one, but you somehow found it. And then you just go in there and get destroyed on your 3 hearts.
Oh, God.
That is precisely why they numbered them, actually.
Just to kind of give an idea of where you need to go.
Yeah, so then bold players can be like, well, I'm going to do it anyways, and, you know, inexperienced players can just be like, well, let's not die.
I guess that's why Breath of the Wild is considered very old school, just because of sequence breaking to it.
Well, there's a... let's see, we have to get into the mountains to the north, so I think we can possibly go this way to do what we want. But, no, Breath of the Wild, I heard something interesting, that apparently every mechanic they prototyped in, like, the Zelda 1, like, style. Like, it's not the same game engine, because obviously they're doing things that couldn't happen in that.
Yeah.
But they prototyped it in Zelda 1 style. So there's, like, some, like, graphics somewhere of basically, like, 8-bit Link setting the grass on fire. Just like you do in Breath of the Wild.
That's kind of adorable.
Yeah, like they were all in. Oh, there's where we want to go. They were all into that and like really bringing back around, which I think is great because like right before that you had Skyward Sword, which was the most like modern Zelda of modern Zelda, where it was really, really dedicated to its linear dungeon progression. Maybe you don't want to go there.
No, you do not.
Yeah, this one. We'll keep trying. We're... Oh, nope. Did we go here before, though? We,
Hold it.
Yeah, yeah, you know what? It was back the other way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we picked up the note, which we haven't had a chance to use.
Alright. So, let's see. You want to go up?
Up from here?
I think so.
Yeah, you know, that makes sense. I kind of know where I am.
Oh, alright, you want to go to the
Tectites.
left, to the left.
Step to the left, step to the left.
To the left.
Actually, we are almost to enough rupees to do something with that prescription. Oh, hey, it's a cave. Wonder what hot deals are in this cave.
A rod for 100, light for 60, and a...
No.
key.
That's a key and a crucifix shield where the Lord God will protect Link.
Well...
we already joked about that one, though.
Link and his kosher... Well, you know, he has to take...
Ganon's not kosher. Here we go, okay.
Okay, yeah.
So I... This is the spot where it's like the Lost Mountain Trail, where you have to actually keep going up and forcing it to repeat itself a certain number of times. Yeah.
You gotta do ×4.
There we go. And this is Dungeon 5. Oh, the colors. Again, with the colors.
It's like the Joker vomited it and then took a piss on it.
I was gonna say it's like Christmas gone wrong, but sure.
Well, we don't want to offend Link.
So we're gonna spend some money shooting these things. With the arrows.
I kind of mean, that's an interesting mechanic that, like, 1 arrow equals 1 rupee, so, you know, you always kind of have an idea of how much ammunition you have.
Those guys get even weirder. Because I think in the Japanese version, the original Famicom controller had a microphone on it, and you had to blow into it to kill those enemies. I know, really? But
that sounds like a Nintendo thing.
Yeah, really. That didn't exist in the English NES console, so they just made them weak to arrows in this version of the game. Which is probably a better idea. Oh wait, we can cross this. I'm sitting here like, I need to find a way around. No! Step ladder!
Yeah, dude, like, last time I checked, you had the power of a step ladder!
Let's not use keys and just, like, progress normally. Oh, hey, Dodango. Okay, you know what, I'm actually gonna use the key to go north, because there's somewhere in one of these dungeons you can actually increase your bomb maximum. Hey, it's the map. Oh, look at this fine dungeon.
It looks like a hand puppet.
It kinda does. Hey, okay, so we can't go here.
Or E.T. having a stroke.
Poor E.T. This might actually be the dungeon where if you defeat Dodongo, the door on the left's gonna open, and then give us an opportunity to increase our bomb count.
Okay.
I got hit when he was dying. Come here, Dodang. Oh, come on. They're much easier to get horizontally for some reason. Because you can just kind of plant it inside them.
You got a bomb.
Yeah, we got more bombs, which is good because we were running low. But, these guys. They go down so hard they don't even divide.
They just die.
Yeah. Got another key to replace the one we used. It's generally pretty good to explore around everywhere. Oh, this is a good hint. There's clearly a bombable wall in this room. And these are Gibdo. They are recurring enemies in the Zelda franchise, and right now they're like adorable chibi mummies.
They're little mummy people. Kill the little
We'll
mummy.
send them running for that mummy.
Oh, god dang it.
Yeah, this game... This is the only game where they don't really give you any... Oh, Dark Nuts. So this is actually really good we went here because we're going to get something critical, I believe. But Dark Nuts, and these are blue Dark Nuts, so they're up from the red ones.
They're more powerful Dark Nuts.
Yeah. They have a powerful armored shell like pistachios.
They are made of what we like to call badamantium. It's like adamantium, but it's badder.
But it's bad. Yeah, their random movements can make them really hard to nail, because you can't attack them from the front.
Well, you can't find a pattern, so you gotta be very careful.
I feel like the only consistency is... got him.
Could you have killed them all with a bomb?
I don't like to waste bombs on them, just because if you start to miss and mess up, it can be really easy to just lose your bombs for no reason.
And
Alright, so we're in a place. Now what's to the left?
The boss room?
I think not.
More Dark Nuts.
Dark Nuts! See, you never know when there's more Dark Nuts. Okay. And we can kind of, like, if they cluster together, it can get really good. I would say these guys are, like, the primary obstacle to you if you have not, like, if you don't have enough hearts, or if you don't want to get the blue ring. Because other enemies you can generally kite and deal with, not these guys. So, my respect to anyone who does like a 3-heart run of this game.
I can imagine. Just that would be so annoying.
So this opened up a secret of some kind. There we go. This is the critical item. So the other one just took us to a different part of the dungeon, which means, yay, we got the recorder. Because we have the dungeon map down where it says level 5, but this is the actual map of where we've been to.
Oh. So
we kind of skipped a whole bunch of the dungeon. And that's important.
So
this is how you end up with surplus keys in this game.
Just
because we came into this dungeon with 2 keys.
You just have all the keys.
Yeah. Zelda 2 immediately recognized it and fixed it. Because they have like NPCs in the town that are like, use keys in the dungeons they are found in.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, I can kind of understand, like... Though, to be fair, they do help with sequence breaking, so that's...
Alright, so in this room, we got a key. Can we bomb our way through anything in here? Nope. That'd be kind of unconventional. Whoa, really?
Well, yeah, look at the map.
Oh, it's an old man. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. So if we pay him 100 rupees... So we just gotta grind for 8 more rupees and then we can get bombs.
Yeah, fair.
Which I think is actually worth it.
Hey, more bombs better.
Yeah. Which means we're gonna have to kind of like troll around this dungeon for a little bit. But, or maybe if we just go and defeat the boss and then come back.
Just kill these guys for a bit.
Yeah. I don't know, bats don't seem like they have a very high item drop rate.
Yeah, that's true.
They're called keys. Oh, the Darknuts have returned. They've got an item drop rate, except for they're hard to kill.
Use your sword beam!
I know, sword beams are the best. So, sword beams appear in this game when you're at full health. Oh, getting closer. Yeah, I think Darknuts have one of the better item drop rates just because they're so beefy. That's a good item.
That's a very good item.
Except for I don't need it, but... yeah, so sword beams exist in this game, and they're very useful. They appear in Zelda 2 when you're at full health, but starting with A Link to the Past, they are exclusive to the Master Sword when you're at full health.
I think that's fair, if only because I think they maybe want to emphasize the whole spin dash thing.
Well,
the spin
slash.
Spin
well, also
slash.
The sword beams do like, if we say that like the base sword damage in the game is 1, and the Master Sword does 2 damage. And so the sword beams actually only do 1 damage, so you do more damage at close range than the sword beams in that game. Whereas here, they do the exact same amount of damage, close or long range.
That is special.
Yeah, you pay attention to little details. Sword beams disappeared from Ocarina of Time, and then they can be accessed in Majora's Mask if you have the Fierce Deity Mask. How do we get out of here?
Go the other way?
No, wait, because this is the way back. We have to bomb our way out of here. Yep. We are 2 rupees off.
Fun!
And you can only use the blue candle once per screen, but we can find another candle that can be used multiple times. Oh, and we got it. So we're actually going to go back now.
Whee! That is some classic music.
It's very repetitive, but somehow works. This was Koji Kondo, who has gone on to do like everything Nintendo for a million years.
The guy basically might as well be called the master of Nintendo's music at this point.
Well, yeah, because he did Super Mario Brothers, he did Legend of Zelda.
Like, the guy has done so much and so many memorable themes. Like, you might as well just like give him more. Like, has he? I'm sure he must have received some excellence award at this point.
Oh, definitely. Alright, let's get those bombs.
I bet you'd like to have more bombs, yes.
So... Wait, did that raise our maximum to 12 or 16? It might have just been raised to 12.
Well,
but
12
I
is
think,
better than 8.
no, I think 16 is the maximum, so I guess there's another one in this game. This is the Zelda that I know... Like, this and Zelda 2 I know less well than most of the later ones. because like A Link to the Past, I can practically 100% that game by heart.
Yeah.
Same thing with Ocarina of Time.
So it's like this is basically...
We're just gonna avoid these guys now.
Just avoid them like crazy.
Yeah, except when they get down in these narrow pathways.
Nah. Believe me, Zelda was a game series I really liked as a kid. Unfortunately, I never got to finish most of the games as a kid.
Yeah, well, the NES ones, like this and Zelda 2, they're very hard to finish.
Well, I didn't start out as a Nintendo kid. I started out as a PlayStation with some N64 games that were mostly Pokemon.
Dig Dogger hates certain kinds of sound. Alright, so that's a clue on how we're going to defeat the boss.
We're gonna just tap our sword against the wall. Ding, ding, ding.
Nah, we're going to play him a lovely song on our recorder.
Aww.
Alright, so yeah, this is where our Dodongo adventure began.
Dodongo Adventure sounds like a horrible meme.
Oh, that's right, this room doesn't go anywhere. Let's see, Dodongo, he's in this game, and then he reappears in Ocarina of Time. Because there's like mini Dodongos in A Link to the Past, but he's not a boss of any variety. And then we get like Hyrule Warriors, which brings him back fiercely.
I still have to go through Hyrule Warriors, but I don't have
fun.
I don't have a Switch or a...
I do.
Wii U
I'll play it with you. I love that game.
That game does look fun.
So let's see, that's over there. Yeah, let's go up here. Actually, let's destroy all the guys in this room just in case they yield something.
They yield the best thing ever. More bombs!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And a key.
So at least we can leave this dungeon with the same number of keys we came in. Oh, so here's a little way to cheese them. They will walk on the paths, but they will never...
You actually said this before.
Oh, yeah.
I
forgot.
I'm the master of Let's Play continuity here.
Our continuity master has informed me that I've already stated this.
Yes. You've already stated this. I remember saying this. I might have been slightly inebriated, but I always remember.
Probably more so. But it's just the best way. The Dark Nuts are inconsequential at that point.
Yeah.
Now look at this room. We got lots of... 3 enemy types.
You got a variety of enemies. Kill them.
Kill them all. Wait. Do they take good damage from that? No.
So...
Seems like it's just the Pole's voice that takes good damage from it.
So what's your least favorite Nintendo gimmick mechanic? Like, from anything?
Gimmick mechanic from any... I have to think about that because... You know, obviously recently one could say something like Star Fox Zero.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I like a lot of things about that game. I do think that they didn't need those controls. I actually really like Skyward Sword and didn't mind the controls at all, so...
Yeah, that's fair.
Gimmick mechanics. We got like narrow that down to the Virtual Boy.
Well, the Virtual Boy is
the Virtual Boy is an abomination.
That thing, even when I was younger, I didn't think it was that cool. It was a neat idea, but...
I played it at a Best Buy, and, you know, it was hard to look at.
Well, just everything was red for some reason. And it was like, why?
It wasn't exactly as portable as they wanted it to be.
Well, it's a cool concept, and, you know...
I was hoping they would all line out.
Like, just so you could just do one shot through them?
Yeah.
But...
Save on arrows. Save on rupee arrows.
Surprisingly, that's also good for...
So this is Dig Dogger.
So...
Yeah, someone explain to me what the hell he is.
He looks like an eye.
So, we play the song on the recorder and he shrinks and runs away. And the real threat in this room is just all the fireballs that are being launched at us.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and bomb him.
Can you defeat him without the recorder?
No, because he stays in his, like, puffed up invincible state.
Oh, it's just invincible. So you
actually have to fast.
So you actually have to take him out, okay, with the recorder.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it just made
But yeah, he does not take a lot of hits, he's just weird.
That's fair. Let's see...
And we get our next Triforce piece.
Woo!
We done good.
How many hearts do we have?
I think we might have enough to get the magic sword!
I'll go check. We have 13.
Next time on Hal and Dave's Trip to Jupiter, will we get the magic sword? Find out.
See, blah blah blah.